Whether you're into arcade racing or highly realistic sims, kart racing or off-road extremes, you have to bring your A game to win. Hey G Nation, I'm Ben, and today on Android Gamespot, I'll talk about the best online racing games with real-time PvP. So without any further ado, let's do this! Number 10. Dirt Tracking 2. Dirt Tracking 2 follows the footsteps of the prequel, which was a decent game, and while it doesn't look as pretty as some of the other games in this list, the game features solid yet simple and tight controls. There's a career mode, a time trial mode, and a few others. You can pick from 5 classes of cars with plenty of customization, and the controls are customizable as well. Dirt Tracking 2 also features an online PvP mode, and for the price tag, it's a pretty solid all-rounded racing game on mobile. Number 9. Asphalt Extreme. There are many great rally games on mobile, but all of them are premium. But as far as free-to-play games are concerned, Asphalt Extreme is one of the better options out there. This is a fast-paced off-road racing game with decent graphics and fun gameplay mechanics. The physics of driving depends on what you're driving, as trucks, SUVs or buggies have a different feel, and that's a nice touch. You can race solo or jump into the online races, which are in real time, and you'll be competing against 7 other players in a variety of terrain, from the hot deserts to snowy mountains to sandy beaches and more. On the downside, the ads thrown your way are a little too frequent for my taste, so it does get annoying and quick. Also, stay away from the tilt controls as they're sketchy and take away from the enjoyment. Number 8. Horizon Chase. I'm a big fan of the classic 80s arcade racers. As a matter of fact, I collect plenty of retro games of all genre, and this is one of my most recent pickups. Horizon Chase is a fun retro-style racer with gameplay reminiscent of the good old 8-bit and 16-bit days of gaming. The graphics are bright and colorful, and there is a total of 92 tracks spread across 40 cities where you'll be racing in 20 car packs, and as you progress, you'll be unlocking the 21 cars available in the game. The San Francisco tracks are free to race in, and there is 5 of them total, but if you want to play more of the game, it will cost you $1, which is an absolute steal given how beautiful and fun the game is, and that you can also play it offline, and it has Bluetooth controller support. An easy must play in my book. Number 7. Riptide GP Renegade. The third game in the Riptide GP series, Renegade is easily the best jet ski racing game on mobile and kinda flew under the radar. The game features a story-driven career, a quick race or online multiplayer in real time, and you can also play it without an internet connection. The graphics are absolutely gorgeous, especially the water and motion blur effect that adds to the sense of speed and realism. I'm not really a fan of tilt steering in racing games, and that's the case here as well, but you can also use your Bluetooth gamepad, and that's an awesome fix. You will also be pulling some awesome stunts which are done by swiping in different directions. The game is packed with items to unlock and upgrade, and for the price tag, you'll be getting one of the finest water racing games out there. Number 6. Kart Rider Rush Plus. Kart Rider Rush Plus is the direct competitor of Mario Kart Tour, and it's an arcade-style kart racer with a bunch of game modes, including a speed mode, an arcade mode, an online ranked mode, and even a story mode. Time trials are also available where you'll be competing against your best times on each track, and unlike Mario Kart where you can't really get off track or crash your car, Kart Rider Rush Plus has more realistic mechanics, so you can crash into walls, fall off track, or even drive in the wrong direction, and this gives winning a true feeling of achievement. The races here have power-ups just like in Mario Kart. Kart Rider Rush Plus features colorful graphics, stylish looking cars, and charming characters, plus the different game modes will keep you racing for a long time. Number 5. Real Racing 3. Real Racing 3 has been a heavy contender in the simulation racing category for nearly 8 years, and that to me speaks of its high quality. The game, developed by EA, is a realistic sim racer with a great attention to details when it comes to the feel of the car lineup and the driving mechanics of each vehicle. RR3 will severely punish anyone who doesn't take braking or ideal racing lines seriously, but thankfully there are many assists and control options available to get you on track, no pun intended. The game features over 250 real-world cars, 19 tracks that are digital versions of real racetracks, and over 2,000 events with varying rules and types of races. The online multiplayer mode will have you race against 7 other players in real time, and that is a joy. Last but not least, Real Racing 3 requires at least 2.5 gigs of space to run on your device, but it is totally worth it as this is as close as it gets to Gran Turismo on mobile. Number 4. Asphalt 8. Asphalt 8 Airborne has stood the test of time from its initial release back in 2013, and it is still an amazing arcade racing experience on mobile without a doubt. You'll be blasting that nitro going on full speed, taking on fun challenges like doing stunts mid-air or smashing into the competitors. The controls are intuitive, the tracks are well designed, and the cars look stylish. There's also a large amount of content to unlock and a few modes to keep things fun, with my personal favorite being Knockdown, where instead of trying to win the race, you're trying to have the most crashes. The menu interface is clean and it's very easy to jump into races. Asphalt 8 comes very close to the Burnout series on mobile, and that's a great feat on its own, and add the fact that you can play the game offline or race online PvP, and this becomes a no-brainer must play. Number 3. Mario Kart Tour. Mario Kart Tour was released in 2019, and although it's a watered-down version from the console experience, there is enough here from the Mario Kart universe to make it stand out from the sea of racers on mobile. And after the mid-2020 update, the game even supports real-time multiplayer now, which is an absolute blast. Nintendo definitely delivered a solid kart racing game here. It's super easy and quick to get into multiplayer races. You can choose from any character you've already unlocked in the single player mode, and you can play both in local Wi-Fi against your friends or against random players worldwide. You can also create custom game, giving you the option to pick items, cup lists, and speeds. Mario Kart Tour is the first Nintendo game on mobile with a real-time multiplayer mode, and easily one of the most fun racers you can play on your phone or tablet. Number 2. Grid Autosport Multiplayer. Grid Autosport features some of the best graphics to date for a racing game on mobile. Customizable controls so you can race with touchscreen controls, tilting your device, or with a wireless gamepad. Each can be tweaked to your preference. The driving is realistic and there's a career mode, quick races and other cups and championships, and you can also make your own custom event. But we're here to talk about the multiplayer races, and unlike the core game which costs $10, the multiplayer game here is in early access and it is free to play. On the downside, Grid Autosport suffers from the occasional frame drops and the fact that this game will drain your battery faster than most other apps. Number 1. Asphalt 9 Legends. Asphalt 9 is the latest entry in the series, and it sports gorgeous graphics, solid mechanics, and is packed with content. We're talking over 800 events with weekly and monthly event and online PvP. Legends is an over-the-top arcade racing experience that is fast and furious, and if I may, stylish. There's a career mode where you can unlock new cars or upgrade the ones you already own, and the online races have 8 players total and they're wildly fast and an absolute blast. The controls are set by default to touch drive mode, which lets you focus on shifting lanes, drifting, or using nitro, while the game takes care of the speeding and steering, but you can change this to regular controls if you like. Asphalt 9 is the king of arcade racing on mobile, and if you're a fan of the genre, you probably already have it on your phone, and if not, do it now. And that sums up my picks for the best online racing games on mobile, but I wanna hear from you in the comments. What's your go-to racing game? Of course, as always, if you enjoyed this video, clicking the like button does help out a lot and I would really appreciate that, and if you're new, consider subscribing because I put out new videos every single week. Also, special thanks to my Patreon supporters and YouTube members, and if you also wanna support my videos and get access to the exclusive rewards, links are down in the description. Once again, I'm Ben, thank you AG Nation for watching, and I'll see you next time, right here on Android Gamespot. Stay epic!